Hey guys, it's Wes, not your normal miner here. Today we've got a video for you on why we're trying to solo mine Ethereum. We're just going to break down a little bit about what we've seen to make us want to try this, break it down a little bit as far as our electric costs, what we're hashing with, show you a little bit on what we see on the network. We are a cryptocurrency mining based channel focusing on pool testing, overclock setting testing, miner program testing, as well as we did build a remote garden location specifically meant to show you everything needed as you try to scale up, and that's with the electric and heat removal needed when you have multiple miners, multiple GPUs, multiple ASICs. Here you can see this is our remote garden location. It is always a work in progress. We built this place just to show you everything that we would do over here. We've got ASICs and GPUs hammering away currently. But today's video we're going to talk with you about Ethereum and why we are trying to solo mine it. Here you can see ETHStats.net. This is a place I like to go just to kind of see what's going on with the network. It shows you a lot of different things. You know, it's going to show you the block height, how many uncles we've got going on currently. It's also going to show you when the last block was found, average block time, your average network hash rate. Shows you a lot of other things as well. Shows you your difficulty. It'll let you see who's finding these blocks. If you guys ever wondered, in the description down below, we'll link you to this. There's a lot of other places where you can track it as well, but ETHStats.net is where I kind of take a peek at some of that stuff. I do also like to check over at miningpoolstats.stream /Ethereum. There'll be a link in the description down below to that link as well. But this is nice because we can kind of see everybody that's all the pools, majority of the pools, I shouldn't say all, majority of the pools that are mining. You can see their network hash rate. You can also see who's finding the blocks, how long it's been since those last blocks have been found. Well, when I'm solo mining, I do like to scroll through, typically find one of the larger solo mining pools. The reason that I do that is I like my miners. You know, I'm not a huge farm, I just got a little garden, but I like to pick up the slack. One of the things I found with watching these pools is you've got huge mining farms that are roaming. They're going either from pool to pool or profit switching or such, but they ramp these pools up, in my opinion, and the majority of the time, yes, they get the blocks, but they leave the low hangers for us little guys. We're going to show you one of those little guys who caught a block here not too long ago. But over at miningpoolstats.stream /Ethereum, you know, you can see pool fees, minimum payouts, how many miners are online, shows you the pool's history of the last 7 days, their hash rate, network hash rate, also shows you how many blocks that pool has found within the last 100. That's a pretty neat stat. Also shows you over in the upper right hand corner that difficulty as well as the price of Ethereum. So one of the things I did find when I was scrolling through, one of the higher pools hash rates would be 2miners.com. There's solo one, so that's where we're going to check out next. One of the things I like about this dashboard is you're going to be able to see pool hash rate, network difficulty, network hash rates. Well, with this, they've also got their block explorer, and I'm able to come back and check their latest blocks. Well, when you scroll through their blocks here, one of the things that you'll find is the majority of blocks found are people with gigahash and multiple gigahashes. Well, sometimes I'll scroll through and I'll find a luck, someone that has like 24% luck, one that I don't see on there often, and I click on it. And one of the things that we see is this one here, this address has found 47 total, or has been earned 47 Ethereum, 24 blocks within the last 30 days. Well, we scroll down, here's their hash rate. You see those spikes. Well, once again, majority of people finding blocks with huge hash rates have huge spikes like this. Something happens when they first kick online, they get more shares, I don't know exactly, but that's how they're finding these blocks, so that's why this person's finding blocks. But what I did was I scrolled through that blocks until I found someone with low hash rate. This address here has 219 average megahash per second. Total blocks earned in the last 30 days, 1. They earned 2.15 Ethereum. You scroll down just a little bit and you can see their hash rate. So, 200 mega hash, that's 4 1080 Ti's. In the last 30 days, they've earned 2 Ethereum solo mining. I don't know if I'm quite earning 2 Ethereum mining pools, but normal pool side with my 4 1080 Ti's. I might be. But one of the nice things is you're able to go over to cryptocalc.com. I'll have a link in the description down below. And this is our solo mining calculator. I currently have 360 mega hash a second solo mining Ethereum. So when I punch that in, what it shows me is I should be able to find one, this is average, it doesn't mean I'm going to be able to, but when I was solo mining Zcash, I was supposed to find a block every 222 days, and with 2 miners I found one within 14. So it's an average. In theory you should find some, but I might not find any for more than 67 days, but on average I should find 1 Ethereum block solo mining per 67 days. Well, if you break that down for the year, is that worth every 67 days earning 2 Ethereum at the current price? Does that cover my electric? Well, for me, if I find 4 Ethereum blocks in a year solo mine, that would cover the electric for these machines. If I find any more, then I'm making good profit. If I don't find that many, then I didn't earn and it cost me money solo mining. So this is a little bit on why I'm solo mining, why I'm trying it. Over in the description down below, you're going to be able to see solo ETH-2 miners. This is my current address, and you can see not your normal miner blue, not your normal miner red, not your normal miner RGB. We do have 4 1080 Ti's, 6 total 1070 Ti's hammering away. Over here, solo mining Ethereum. My average hash rate is 370. On my operating system side, it's 380, so that's where I put this number in, 380 mega hash per second. We should find 1 Ethereum in 67 days, block. I could try solo mining Ethereum Classic, and we could find one in every 3 days. So, you know, in 20 times, is it better to try Ethereum Classic or Ethereum? I don't know. We're currently seeing how long it takes me to find an Ethereum block solo mining. Once I hammer that in, then we're going to move on, and we will try Ethereum Classic next. Once again, in the description down below, there's going to be a link so you can see this currently setup that we've got solo mining. You'll be able to click on that anytime and see what our hash rates are. As far as these rigs, we'll let you see a picture of them, what they've got going on. This is our 4x1070 Ti, currently named red. We're switching these fans out here in the front after this video, so that's why this one's named red. We can see it's currently hashing on Simple Miner, SMOS. Got just about 126 mega hash per second with those 4 1070 Ti's. When you're solo mining, you don't find very many blocks. But remember, guys, when you're solo mining, it's all or nothing. So I might find shares for those blocks. That's great, but I'm not getting paid unless I mine the block. Is solo mining worth it for you? I don't know. I'm typically not going to recommend it unless you're finding blocks periodically and you have the hash rate to support it. It took me millions of souls to find Zcash blocks. So, do I recommend it? Nope. Is it something worth trying? It might be worth it for you guys. I don't know. But you can see here, this is 1070 Ti's over on SMOS. Here you can also see this is our 4 1080 Ti's Blue Rig hammering away on HiveOS. Here you can see our hash rates and such. We're getting just about 195 mega hash per second on that. We do also have RGB. This is 2 1070 Ti's hammering away on our editing, gaming, mining rig. I am using Awesome Miner for that. You can see that here. I do have to use MSI Afterburner for my overclock settings. Once again, today we're talking with you about why we're solo mining Ethereum, why we're trying it. 67 days we should find a block. It might be 122, it might be 360, I don't know. I wanted to see how many it is so we could document it for our channel here. So that's what we've been talking with you about, solo mining Ethereum. If you like this kind of stuff, please don't hesitate. in the description down below. Comment, let us know what you think. What are you guys solo mining? Why aren't you solo mining? But if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscription bell. We don't take that lightly. We try to put out good quality content. Today we're talking with you about solo mining Ethereum. 380 megahash per second. So that is 10 GPUs currently, 4 1080 Ti's, 6 1070 Ti's. It says I should, on average, find a block every 67 days. I do estimate it costs me $2 a day to run the 1080 Ti's, 50 cents a day. I do estimate that we're running probably just about $2 to $2.50 for those 1070 Ti's. So in total, I'm estimating $4.50 a day times 30 days. You guys can do the math on that. Is it worth it or not? I don't know. We're trying it for the channel. We want to document this stuff so people can see this. Today we're talking with you about solo mining Ethereum Classic. I have seen just on this one pool of solo mining someone with less than 220 average megahash per second solo mine a block within the last 30 days. Typically you're going to need some serious hash rate, and we're talking about giggity hash rate. One of the last blocks that was found was this address, and you can see that their current hash rate is off because they come in, hammer the pool, ride it dirty, get them blocks, and then get out. Well, they found 3 blocks in the last 24 hours doing it. Here you can see their hash rate. They're up to 1 terahash at one time, typically 500 giggity hash. You can see they're pretty profitable. Total paid 323 Ethereum, 3 in the last 24 hours. So they're cashing in by that. And this is something that I do see all over the place. Heavy hitters coming and going, whether they are hammering away, solo mining, whether they're profit switching, whether they're priming other pools. That I'm not able to track down, but we're talking with you about solo mining Ethereum. We got 380 megahash per second. In the description down below, there's going to be all sorts of links to all sorts of fun stuff that we talked about here. Once again, there will be a link over to 2Miners solo pool so you can see ours. Once again, those are labeled not your normal miner, so you can see what we've got. In the description down below, you're going to be able to see a link to Twitter as well. If you want to keep up with our latest live streams and our latest publications, you can catch us over there, over at Not Your Normal Miner on Twitter. If you want to speak to me directly, in the description down below, hit that link to Discord. That's going to take you over to the technicals. Scroll down, you're going to find Not Your Normal Miner YouTube. We have all sorts of fun stuff over here, showing you our documentation of our remote garden location and everything we're doing. If you like this kind of stuff, please comment down below. Tell me why. Tell me why you're solo mining. If you've never solo mined, tell me why you haven't wanted to solo mine. But we've been talking with you today about solo mining Ethereum. My name's Wes. I'm Not Your Normal Miner. Thank you.